between your ankles. If you'd like, coming to a kneeling stance. Of course, the block is always optional. You can also use pillow, a book, anything that's comfortable. Coming down here, just having a seat on your heels or your block. Just drawing your shoulders up towards your ears and back down. Slow rolls. Just letting your arms hang down by your side. 2 more just like that. Slow shoulder rolls up, back, and down. 1 more in that direction. And then just reversing the direction. Draw the shoulders up, forward, and down. Maybe closing your eyes, maybe setting an intention for class today. Relaxing your mind, calming your body. Draw your hands up high overhead. Release your hands down to heart center. You can keep your hands at heart center and you can release 1 hand to your heart, 1 hand to your belly. We're going to focus here on our breaths. Drawing your shoulders up nice and tall. Deep inhale and exhale all the way through the belly. Breathing in and out through your mouth. As you inhale, expanding all dimensions. Belly rise, belly fall. Continue with that breath, and this time when you get to the top, sealing your lips, breathing in and out through your nose, feeling heat within your body. Continuing to expand your belly, ribs, and lungs, filling it all the way to the top. Full exhale, lungs, ribs, belly, breathing in and out through your nose. On the next breath, full exhale all the way out. Then just releasing your hands towards the tops of your knees. We're going to round our spine, bringing our gaze towards our navel, tops of our thighs. And inhale, lift your hands toward your hips. Gaze up toward the ceiling. Draw your shoulder blades together. Deep exhale, round your spine. Inhale, draw your hands to your hips. Lift your gaze. And full exhale. 1 more time through hands to your hips. Deep inhale. Lift your gaze. And full exhale. Hands towards the tops of your knees. Round your spine. Come back to center, drawing your shoulders directly over your hips. Maybe open your eyes. Keep your arms up high overhead. From here, bend your elbows, lift your gaze, draw your fingertips nice and wide, shoulder blades together. Inhale, lengthen arms overhead, gaze comes forward. Exhale, draw your elbows down, lift your gaze. Really spread your fingertips wide. Imagine you have a pencil between your shoulder blades. You're trying to keep it there. Inhale, gaze comes forward, arms overhead. 1 more time, bend the elbows, lift your gaze. If you're just joining us, no worries, we're just getting started. You'll need a block for today, or a pillow. Inhale, come back through center. Bind your hands overhead. Bring your palms facing out, stretching your arms up nice and tall, lengthening through the crown of your head. We're going to side bend over to the right. Come back through center. Side bend over to the left. Back through center. Keeping your shoulders relaxed down from your ears. Time on each side. Side bend over to the right. Coming through center, over to the left. Back through center. Release your hands down by your side. Keep your arms up forward, overhead. We're going to release our right hand down to the floor or to a block. Left bicep to left ear, side bend over to the right. Deep stretch all on the left side body. Inhale, rise, use your core, lift your right arm high, both arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand down to the floor or to a block. Right bicep to right ear, side bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release your right hand down to the floor or to a block. Maybe stretching deeper this time. Hold the side bend, bend the elbow, cactus your arms, spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rise up. Both arms overhead. Exhale, release your left arm down. Right bicep to right ear. Hold it here. Bend the elbow, cactus the arm. And extend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release your right hand down to the floor or to a block. Bend your elbow, cactus your arm. Extend your left arm. We're going to rotate our left pinky towards our right thumb. Hold that extension of your left arm. Draw it out around in front. Release your left hand down to the floor, right bicep to right ear. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate your right hand down towards your left thumb. Hold that extension of your right arm nice and long. Draw it around in front. We're going to add on here, right hand down to the floor to the block, left bicep to left ear. Bend your left elbow. And extend. Release your right hand down. Rotate around in front. Hold that connection of your right ear to your right shoulder. Gently leaving your right hand down, leaving your left hand down to the floor. My left and right's confused this morning. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left ear. Rotate your left palm up. We're going to draw gentle, large circles with our left hand. So your right ear stays connected to your right shoulder. Your hips stay on to your heels or on the block or pillow, whatever is comfortable for you. One more full big circle here wherever you are. And then we're going to reverse that direction, warming up those shoulders. And once you get there, go ahead and reverse the direction. Think slow and controlled. Very nice. Think the slower the better. The larger the circle, the bigger the stretch. One more full big circle. Releasing your left hand down. We're going to sweep the right arm up overhead, coming over directly to the other side. Left hand down to the floor to the block. Bend your right elbow, cactus your arm. And extend. Right pinky. Ear towards your left shoulder. Gently release your left hand to your right shoulder, your right ear. Bring your right palm facing up. We're going to draw those circles, large, slow circles, holding that connection. Left ear, left shoulder. Big circles with your right hand. Your shoulders are stacked directly over your hip. Ooh. Excuse me, Lola. Nice big circles. Last one in this direction. Trying to keep your palm facing up. Notice the rotation and how that feels in your shoulder. Once you get down to the starting position, reverse your circle up and forward. Large circles. And once you finish that rotation, gently releasing both hands down to the floor. Sweep your arms up high overhead. Deep inhale. Exhale, release your right hand to your left knee. Releasing your left hand either behind you, on the floor, can be hovering space, on a block. Inhale, lengthen. Bring the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist deeper. Feet over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, both arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand to your right knee. Right hand behind you, just gently looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, crown of the head. Exhale, twist deeper. Let's do that one more time on each side. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the outside of your left knee, left hand behind you. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release your left hand to your right knee. Right hand just hovers in space, on the floor, on the block, or on your heel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're going to find our tabletop position. Wrists stacked directly under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. Just going to find the hair clip. Maybe patterning out your toes here. Making sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Maybe patterning out your toes. Especially if you were kneeling on them. Let's do some wrist stretches here. So gently rotate your fingertips towards the outer edges of your mat. You can hold it here. You can rock side to side. Back is nice and flat. Come back through center. Gently walk your fingertips towards your knees. They can be outwards towards the mat at any angle toward your toes, or you can just hold them towards the outer edges. You're welcome to hold it here. Maybe rock forwards and backwards. Gently come back to center. Draw your fingertips towards the top of your mat. From here, we're going to lift the left palm, pressing the left finger pads in. Lift your right palm, pressing your right finger pads in. Lower the left palm. Lower the right palm. Lift your right palm, really pressing all 5 finger pads in. Hold the finger pads in. Palm is lifted. Lift your left palm, just the finger pads in. Release your right palm. Release your left palm. From here, flip your left palm up towards the ceiling. Right palm stays down towards the floor. You are welcome to hold it here. You can rock forwards and backwards, maybe side to side if that feels comfortable for you today. And coming back to center, flipping your left palm down towards the floor, right palm up towards the ceiling. Lucy. You're welcome to hold it just right here, or you can rock forwards and backwards, maybe side to side. She loves to give her sister a bath. The right palm is up, left palm is down, and we're just holding here and breathing, or rocking forwards, backwards, side to side, noticing how this side may feel different than your other side. Come back through center, flip your right palm down towards the floor, just bumping the hips side to side, any organic movement that feels good for you today. Maybe taking some barrel roll by bringing your hands a palm print forward, bringing your hips towards your wrist, down to one side, hips towards your heels, up to the other. And of course, what you do in one direction, reverse that direction, keeping everything symmetrical. Walk your hands forward, go ahead and bring them back underneath your shoulders. We're going to reach the left arm high, deep inhale. Exhale, release your left arm under and through the right side body, hovering that left arm. Inhale, lengthen, left arm high. Exhale, reach under and through. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, left arm high. Exhale, release your left arm under and through the right side body. Maybe placing your right ear or cheek on the floor, on a block, on a dog pillow. Just holding and breathing. Your hips are lifted. You can also extend your right hand out long in front. You can bind your right hand around towards your left hip. Anything that feels comfortable for you today in this position. If you have your arm binded, maybe gaze up past your right shoulder, opening up that shoulder. For the exhale, inhale, lengthen left arm high. Exhale, release your left arm down underneath your left shoulder. Now for the right side, inhale, lengthen right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand under and through the left side body, hovering that right arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it under and through the left side body. Inhale, lengthen. This time, drawing that right arm all the way under and through the left side body. Maybe placing your right ear or cheek on the floor, on a block, or a pillow. Mind your way. Welcome to extend your left arm out long in front. You can also bind it around towards your right hip, opening up your left shoulder. Hold it for the exhale. If you have your left arm binded or extended, go ahead and draw it back under your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, right arm high. Exhale, release it down under your right shoulder. From here, we're going to tuck our toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. Coming into cow. Untuck your toes, scoop and arch around your spine. Neutral spine, tuck your toes, hammock your belly down. Broaden your shoulders, spiral your elbow creases, and gaze up. Untuck your toes, round your spine. Now let's try cat and cow by keeping our tops of our feet pressed in towards the floor. So coming back to the neutral spine. Keep the top shoulder portion of your foot on the floor. Coming up into cow, hammock your belly. Come through neutral spine. Deep exhale as you round your spine. Really pressing the tops of your feet in towards the floor. Come back through neutral spine. Tops of your feet press in towards the floor. So really pressing your toes down. More time, and cat, round your spine. Come back through neutral spine. Bump out the hips side to side. Walk your hands up, palm print forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, coming into downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. Biceps frame your ears. Keeping your gaze towards your toes, maybe your shins, tops of your thighs, maybe your navel. Just a gentle pedal left to right to left. Gently lower your heels towards the floor. They don't have to touch. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Walk your hands towards your feet. Keep the bend in the knees. Fold forward, letting your neck hang nice and loose. Bring your hands to shins or blocks. Crown of your head towards the top of your mat, flat back. Gently fold forward. You can have a soft bend in your knees. Hands can be on the floor or on blocks. You can also grab opposite elbows and sway from one side to the next and ragdoll. Neck hang nice and loose. Coming back to center, maybe shake your head yes. Maybe shake your head no. Gently releasing your hands back down towards the floor, rolling all the way up. Sweep your arms up high overhead. We're going to find our first chair today. So feet are hip width apart and parallel. You can also zip your legs together or step them wider, whatever is more comfortable for you. Arms are up. We're going to bend into your knees. Maybe lift your toes. All of the weight is in your heels. Chest is lifted. Maybe sink an inch or two lower. You can hold your arms up overhead. You're welcome to tee out your arms. You can cactus your arms. You can bring your arms back, opening up your chest. Go ahead and bring your arms back out in front. We're going to lift the heels. We draw the arms back, slow and controlled. Lower the heels as you draw the arms forward. Let's do that 3 more times, rocking onto the ball of your foot, maybe your pinky and big toe, arms sweep back. Gently lower the heels, arms rise. 2 more times, inhale, lift, arms sweep back. Exhale, lower. Once more. Beautiful work. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Gently rise up, arms overhead, swan dive forward. Forward fold. Half lift, hands to shins. Bring your hands back down towards the floor. From here with soft bend in the knees, gently walk your hands out to your downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. Now we're nice and warm. Alright, inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Really open up your right hip here, maybe circle out your right ankle, maybe circle out your knee. Square out your hips, extend your right leg straight back. Draw your knee towards your nose, round your spine. Exhale, extend your right leg straight back. Exhale, draw your knee towards your elbow. And extend. Knee towards left elbow or left wrist. And extend. Draw your knee back towards your nose. Round your spine, step your foot through. Coming through low lunge. With your left hand on the floor or on a block inside your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your right arm high. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap your right hand to your left wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Rise up, high crescent. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Ball of your back left foot is lifted. Deep bend into your front right knee. You want to deepen the stretch. You can bend into that back knee, lowering your hips, and then press your heel back. Holding here and breathing. Keep your shoulders relaxed down from your ears. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Maintain that bend. Your front right knee hinge forward, arms sweep back. And rise. 2 more times. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale to rise. Next one, hinge forward, hold the hinge. Sweep your arms around in front. We're going to pivot the back left toes, opening up to warrior two. Beautiful work. Holding here and breathing. Straighten out front right leg, lift your arms. And bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Once more, inhale, rise. I want you to bend deeper into that right knee. Arms are out to a T, relax shoulders down from your ears. Really extend your fingertips out nice and wide. Reverse your warrior, tuck your left hand behind your back or down your left thigh. Right bicep to right ear. Inhale, come back through, warrior two. Release your right hand to your right thigh. Left bicep to left ear. Directly in a triangle, straighten your front right leg. Lift your left arm high, right arm down to the floor or to a block. Stacking your left shoulder, maybe opening your left shoulder. Gazing up, challenge your balance. You are also welcome to look down or keep your gaze forward, whatever is more comfortable for you. Your triangle, tuck your left hand behind your back, or down your left leg, whatever is more comfortable. You're going to bend to that front right knee as we cartwheel down. Coming back to low lunge. From here, release your left knee down to the floor. Walk your right foot outside of your right hand. So your right toes are turned outwards towards 2 o'clock. You can untuck your left toes. We're going to hinge forward and then press the hips back. Walking your hands back and forward. Your hands can be on the floor or on blocks. Moving here at your own pace. Slow it down, speed it up as much as you'd like. Opening up that right hip. We hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress in our hips. On the next one, hold it forward. Maintain that bend into your front right knee. And you guys can see my right knee. Into your front, oh, there it is. Into your front right knee. You're welcome to stay forward on blocks, on your wrist. You can also come onto your forearms. If you like, you can tuck your left toes, hovering your left leg. Maybe placing your forehead on a block or a dog pillow. Tell you all how many times I try to get my dogs to join me in a class, and they never do. I guess the trick is sun. Holding here for a few more breaths. Rocking side to side. On your next breath, gently walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your left toes and kick your right leg up, three-legged dog. You can hold that leg lifted as you flow into chaturanga. You can lower that right leg down. You can lower your knees down, coming all the way down. And pressing up, full cobra. Come through tabletop or tuck your toes directly downward facing dog. Pull out your heels. Pulling it here in downward dog. Don't worry, I'll work around you girls. Pulling it here, just pedaling it out. We're going to repeat that same thing on the left side. All right, inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Circle out your left ankle. Now Lucy wants her dog better. Maybe circle out your hip. Trying to stack your left hip over your right. Come back, square out your hips. Take your left leg straight back. Exhale, draw your knee toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to left wrist or elbow. Inhale, lengthen, kick it straight back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right wrist or elbow. Take it straight back. Draw your left knee to your nose and step your left foot through, keeping your right hand inside your left foot on a block or on the floor. Inhale, lengthen, lift your left arm high. Circle out your left wrist. Your gaze can be up towards your left wrist or down towards your left foot. Maybe circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap left hand to right wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Gently rise up, high crescent, stacking your shoulders over your hips. Your left knee is directly over your left ankle. To deepen the stretch, gently bend into your right knee and press your heel back. Ball of your foot press in towards the floor. Hold it here for a breath. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep your arms back, hinge forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep. One more time, you got this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep, hold it here. Sweep your arms around in front. Pivot your back right toes. Pivot your back right toes. Opening up to warrior two. Deep bend to your front left knee. Really relax your shoulders down from your ears. Very nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Adjust your feet if you need to. Deepest bend to your left knee. Hold it here. Reverse your warrior. Tuck your right hand behind your back or down your right leg. Left bicep to left ear. Try to high five that wall behind you. Commit to that bend. Come back through warrior two. Extend a side angle. Left hand to your left knee. Right bicep to right ear. Lengthening that right side body. We're going to float directly a triangle. Straighten your front left leg. Right arm high, left arm down. That left hand can be hovering in mid-air. You can bring it to a block. Right shoulder stacked over the left. You want to deepen that stretch and then rotate your right shoulder back. Maybe gaze up to challenge your balance. With your breath, don't hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Keep that left arm straight. Tuck your right hand behind your back. Bend into your front left knee as you cartwheel down. Coming into low lunge. Releasing your right knee down. From here, walk your left toes to the outer edge of your mat. I'll just turn face you all here. So your left toes are going to be facing to 10 o'clock. Your right knee is down. Untuck your right toes. From here with your hands on the floor or on blocks. You can walk it back. Walk it forward. Slow movements. Feel free to pick up the pace whenever you're ready. Flexing your left toes, you straighten your left leg. On the next one, we're going to hold it forward. Maintain that bend to your front left knee. Keeping your hands on the floor or on blocks. You can also come down onto your forearms. If you like to deepen that stretch, you can tuck your right toes, hovering your right leg. Rocking side to side. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your right toes. Extend your left leg back. Remember your options. You can hold that left leg high as you flow. You can step that left leg down, or you can come onto your knees, gently flowing down. Facing all the way down. Resting that full cobra. Your toes, we're going to press ourselves back to child's pose. So drawing your knees wide, maybe as wide as your mat. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can stay in tabletop. You can just come onto your belly, laying down. Child's pose, just letting your forehead relax down to the floor, maybe onto a block. Extend your arms out long in front, sinking your hips towards your heels. If you're laying on your tummy, you can also extend your arms out long in front, feet opposite direction. You're in tabletop, focus on drawing your navel into your spine, crown of your head toward the top of your mat, tailbone towards the back. Rocking side to side, just your forehead and your hips in any of those positions. Not already there, rise on up to tabletop. Come to your left or right hip. We're going to come down to a seated position. Your feet are hip width apart and parallel. We'll just pretend mine are. Thank you, Lola. Arms are out in front. We're going to slowly roll back. Draw your navel in towards your spine. We're working the lower abs here. One vertebrae at a time. Releases down. Once you get there, roll all the way down. Extend your arms overhead. Maybe tap your thumbs towards the floor. Draw them back up. Bring your feet in towards your hips. Feet are hip width apart, parallel. Arms by your side. We're going to lift our hips up, coming into bridge. Feeling that stretch all along the front side of your body. You are welcome to hold it here. You can also bind your hands under your hips. Maybe walk your shoulders under your hips. Try to keep your knees hip width apart. You're also more than welcome to stay in bridge. For one more breath. Wherever you are. You have your arms binded, go ahead and unbind them. Tuck your chin to your chest and gently, slowly roll down. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Put yourself into a tiny ball, grabbing your wrist, forearms, elbows. You can grab the tops of your shins. You can grab behind your thighs. Just rolling side to side. Keeping your knees in toward your chest, gently relax your head down towards the floor. Trying to seal your shoulder blades in towards the floor. Great posture stretch here. Release your bind of your hands. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Draw your fingertips towards the ceiling point. Relax. Circle out your ankles. Circle out your toes. Everything moving, all class. And lowering one at a time or both together, gently lowering your legs down towards the floor. Palms by your side. Left leg out long. Draw the sole of your right foot inside of your left thigh. Your left calf, your left ankle coming into reclined tree, opening up your right hip. So left leg is out long. Right knee is bent directly out from your right hip, sole of your right foot inside of your left leg. And bringing your palms up. And then gently drawing your right knee towards your right shoulder. You can grab the back side of your thigh, coming to half, happy baby. Or you can grab the outside sole of your right foot, sole of your foot up towards the ceiling. Either the back side of your right hamstring, the outer knife edge of your right foot. Flex your left toes, try to keep your left leg straight. Right knee towards the outer right shoulder. Gently release your grip, drawing your grip back to your right shin, just beneath your right knee. With your left hand, grab the outside of your right knee and gently pull your right knee across the left side of your body. Maybe gazing over your right shoulder. Maybe extend your right arm out long to a T. You can cactus your right arm. That right knee can be hovering along the floor. You can place it on a block or on the floor. Trying to maintain that connection of your right shoulder. Gently extending both legs out long. Wiggle out your toes. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Keeping your right leg out long. Draw your left sole of your foot up your right leg. Meet to the inside of your right thigh, your right calf, your right ankle. Maybe noticing, is this side different than the other? What feels different? Focus on those sensations. Maybe your left hip is more open than the right. Maybe just relaxing your hands down by your side, palms facing up. Maybe closing your eyes. Just holding and breathing. Your next full exhale, gently draw your left knee up towards your left shoulder. You can grab the back side of your left thigh. You can grab the outer knife edge of your left foot, bringing the sole of your foot up towards the ceiling. Your right leg is straight. Coming into half, happy baby here. Your left knee is tracking towards the outer left edge of your shoulder, trying to keep that right hip down towards the floor. Trying to keep your right toes flexed. Maybe pressing your right calf in towards the floor. Gently releasing your grip from the back side of your right thigh or the foot. With your right hand, grab just beneath your shin on your left knee, left hand by your side, and pulling your left knee gently across the right side of your body. Maybe gazing, looking over your left shoulder. You're welcome to extend that left arm out to a broken T. Maybe bend the left elbow. That left knee can be on the floor, on a block, maybe just hovering in space. Lola. Gently coming back to center. And letting the left leg extend out long, letting your heels to touch, toes fall open. Hands by your side. Maybe closing your eyes. Squeeze your toes, your calves, your thighs, your glutes. Squeeze your back muscles, clench your fist. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, and then relax everything. You can also bring the soles of your feet together, coming into the climb butterfly. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or any other resting pose that suits you today. Back to your intention. Maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed as you draw your knees up towards your chest. Coming on to your left or right side. And then gently pressing yourself up, coming to a seated position of your choice today. I invite you to keep your eyes closed, drawing your arms up overhead, hands to heart center. Thank you all so much for allowing me to share my practice with you today and each and every time. I honor each of you and hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. Namaste.